Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. If this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button down below. Also, leave your opinions in the comment section below. Don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up. That way, we're encouraged to keep giving you more reliable and authentic news. And YouTube is also able to recommend this video to other YouTube viewers all around the world. The Independent National Electoral Commission, Inec, has recognized Julius Abure as the national chairman of the Labour Party and Senator Samuel Anyanwu as the national secretary of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. Checks reveal that Inec has updated its website to reflect these names. The commission also listed Alhaji Umar Farouk Ibrahim as the national secretary of the Labour Party. Inec said the update of the Labour Party officials was based on an order of court. It did not say if a similar court order led to the recognition of Anyanwu. Last month, the Supreme Court overturned earlier rulings by the Federal High Court and the Court of Appeal, which had removed Abure from his position as Labour Party chairman. The Apex Court said the case was an internal party matter and not something the court should decide. Since then, Abure continued to claim leadership of a party, saying the judgment confirmed that its chairmanship was not for the court to decide. Last month, Abia State Governor Alex Oti submitted a certified true copy (CTC) of a Supreme Court ruling to INEC. He said the visit was to promote clarity, mutual understanding, and institutional alignment regarding the Labour Party's current structure. The governor and the Labour Party 2023 presidential candidate, Mr. Peter Obi, supported the caretaker committee led by Senator Nemadi Usman. They argue that the Supreme Court's decision meant Abure had been removed. Meanwhile, an INEC source had clarified that Abure's name was restored after the commission studied the CTC of the judgment. The source explained that the Supreme Court did not rule on the main issue, but only stated that the lower court had no power to hear the case. This, it said, meant that the situation returned to how it was before the court's cases. The status quo at Bulum. In a similar judgment, the Supreme Court also reversed lower court's decisions that had removed Senator Anyanwu as PDP secretary. Before the ruling, there had been a leadership dispute between Anyanwu and Mr. Sunday Udeh-Okoye, who was backed by some PDP governors. Again, the Apex Court ruled that the case was an internal party matter and that the lower court had no jurisdiction to have entertained the matter ab initio. You all, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. What do you all think of this? Before we go, let's take a few reactions online. Remy Gold says, the best thing is for all obedient true Democrats to leave Labour Party. Let's see if they could win a chancellorship seat in 2027. The truth is they can't. They can't. They should be happy that they were able to come third in the last general election just because of Peter Obi and, obedient support. They really enjoyed that. But now, the earlier the better they are able to resolve their conflicts, the better for them, because this is going to affect them no matter what. It's going to affect the outcome. It's going to affect their performance come 2027. I think that, now is the right time for Peter Obi to decide whether to stay or to leave. He's already contemplating that already. We know, there has been talks of the fact that Peter Obi is considering becoming Atiku's vice, that after Atiku completes a tenure, then he will hand over to Peter Obi. And we all know that that is a lie. That is a lie. It's just a guise to get the support, the needed support from obedience and, people who support Labour Party. And after that, somebody who has been trying all of these years, trying and failing all of these years, will now successfully get to Aso Rock and decide to spend one term. That's not possible. We all know that that's a lie. But, a lot of people have also argued that Peter Obi shouldn't. He shouldn't accept that the only thing they want is for Peter Obi to become president, and being a vice to someone else is belittling his status in the society. They think that Peter Obi is bigger than, being a vice president to someone else. Anyway, let's move on. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. 3 arms of government in his pocket. The armed forces have been turned to the attack dogs of the same person, and I am not sure Nigeria is blessed with a Traore. Nurse Joe says, obviously, there's a political interference in this matter of Labour Party. Prior to INEC being sued, It ceased from June 2024 to recognize Abure as a national chairman, which was the status quo until it was ordered by court to do otherwise in 2024. The status change can't be an arbitral act for Inec to spuriously recognize Abure and by which other court order in 2025, please. This is either a mischievous fake news or an absurdity or rascality by Inec, thereby continuing its electoral glitch against Peter Obi. Promo says, Peter Obi better carry your followers, defect to another party. How court go rule? Go overrule Niger Alpha. Hey, God, English. Bernard Maxwell says, Supreme Court judgment was party unite judgment. Only unite among the stakeholders and the NWC can save the party from collapse. But when there's division, persons with higher power connection takes the day. Victor Mari says, APC-led government fighting tooth and nail to bring Nigeria to one-party system. Well, greedy Abure and Tinubu can now have Labour Party because I know with the massive defection that will work the party, they will surely be returned to ordinary Labour Party. It used to be. You all, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comments section. Before we go, guys, let's take a look at a few more, just a couple of comments more. Agbo Patrick says, all these institutions are entrenched as vehicles of destabilization. Genuine democracy is gone in Nigeria because all are tools for rascality of the executives. Why would INEC include somebody? The Supreme Court pronounced the tenure has expired long time ago. INEC in recent times has been served to preserve and sustain our nascent democracy, but remoted and controlled by the executive for stomach and corrupt enrichment. A man will sell his soul for temporal financial glory in this vain world. Johanna says, the evil like APC in government, why won't APC concentrate on governance and allow opposition to freely establish their party? Why are they like that is INEC and their accomplice judges willing to destroy opposition parties? Chiwemba says, the status quo was that INEC did not recognize Abure until the lower court directed it to do so. It's strange if they do otherwise. Obina says, why is it difficult for Peter Obi to resolve a crisis in Labour Party instead of joining another party? It's going to be difficult because we are not only talking about Peter Obi here, we are talking about other individuals as well. So even if Peter Obi wants to make peace, what about the other people? Let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. What do you think the best strategy for Peter Obi would be? Is it to defect or to stay back in Labour Party? Let me have your thoughts on that in the comment section. Thank you very much, you all, for always listening and watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.